I know you need this fabulous headband and scarf in your life. Let's make it right now. Today I'm going to be showing you a super simple, easy to make scarf that even if you've never crocheted anything before, you can do it. Hey there, yarny friends. It's Ginger, the Yarn Geek here. Welcome to my YouTube channel all about yarn and a whole lot of crochet and a little bit of knitting, but mostly crochet and yarn. I'm going to show you what it looks like on. Isn't this fabulous? Look at this. Look at this beautiful scarf. This would be great for wearing outside when it's cold, giving as a gift. Oh my gosh, you can make so many cute pink ones for Valentine's Day. So grab your hooks and let's get this yarn party started. But before we get started on the tutorial, I just want to thank you for tuning in and being here for this crazy yarn journey that we're all going on. I am so excited to share this super easy, beginner-friendly scarf with you today, and I hope it helps you learn a new skill or just to relax with your crochet hook and your yarn. So without further ado, let's get started on the scarf. So to begin with, you will need a 4-weight yarn. For this scarf that I showed you, I used Hobie Lollipop yarn, and it's a 4-weight yarn. I am also going to be showing you how to make the scarf out of this color of the same yarn. Yeah, I have a little plant leaf in it. It's from this guy. Okay, so, but I do want to show you right here, like when you're looking at a regular skein of yarn or a ball of yarn, you find the weight somewhere on the label and it will look like this. You want to grab one that is a 4-weight yarn. For this project, we are going to be using a larger hook than is usually recommended on the label, and I'll tell you why. On the label, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can see it really close. It recommends a 5mm crochet hook. But the more you use the single crochet stitch, you will find that it's a little tighter stitch and it makes kind of a denser fabric. So if I'm trying to make something loose, that's kind of loose and drapey, that has a soft, cozy feel, if I'm using the single crochet stitch, I'll use a bigger hook than recommended for the yarn. And this hook, look at that beautiful hook, is a 7mm crochet hook. And you can tell when you go into the yarn stores, the crochet hook size will be right on the label of the crochet hook. Or if they're not in labels or they're not in packages, it'll say somewhere on the hook. I know this one's kind of hard to see because it's, because it's right on the hook, but it'll say somewhere on the hook what size it is. Okay, let's get started. Right, we'll need yarn, we will need a crochet hook, we will need scissors, and we will need a crochet needle. Actually, that's not a crochet needle, that's a tapestry needle. So this scarf is, like I said before, very beginner friendly. We're going to start out with a slip knot right there. And now we're going to chain 21 stitches. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now this scarf is going to be 20 stitches wide, but since we're using the single crochet stitch, Right here at the very end, we're going to add one more as we skip that first one when we start on the first row. And the first row, you can either go into one loop like that. When I'm crocheting a scarf, I like to go in both loops of that chain because it makes for a better finish. So there's those first 2 loops, and this is what it looks like on the other side. There's just that little hump in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but on the crochet chain, this side looks like that, and this side looks like that. So you're going to have this little hump showing on the back side of the hook, and you're going to be crocheting into those 2 loops that make the chain. Okay, and we're single crocheting all the way down. Put your hook in those 2 little loops. Wrap your yarn around, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. Okay, here we go again. Now when you're crocheting the chain, if you're going into the 2 loops like I'm going through right now, sometimes it's helpful to just make sure when you're chaining that you make your chain loose so that it's easy to get into these loops. Sometimes it's even helpful to make your chain on a crochet hook that is a size bigger. To me, the first row on any project is always the most difficult when you're needing to crochet into a chain. So don't worry, don't get frustrated. Oops. That was a little wonky. That's okay. The most important thing when you're learning how to crochet, I would say, is just repetition. It's putting the time in and repeating those stitches over and over and over, which I have been doing for 42 years. I learned how to crochet when I was 10. My grandma taught me. And I have been in love with it ever since. Okay, now we've got that first row made. Whew. Thought that was never going to end. And this is what your row will look like if you crochet into those 2 chains. Or not the 2 chains, but the 2 loops on each chain. Okay, now we're going to chain 1, And this is really super easy. This is all you need to know. Here, let me show you this second row. So this will be 20 single crochets across. So we're going to do this. Right here, over and over, until you have 200 rows. And that, I did it that way on purpose. I mean, I would have ended up with like 196 rows, but I thought adding a couple more rows in there would be okay because I want to make it 20 stitches across and 200 rows long, just to make it easy for you to remember. Now you can make it wider if you want to by adding more stitches across when you're making your chain, or thinner, or you can make this longer by adding more rows, or shorter by taking off rows. So it's all up to you. This project is very, very adjustable for height. And you know, if you're making it for a smaller person, like a 4 or 5 year old, you might want to make it maybe 18 stitches wide or 16 stitches wide. That's just an example. Or maybe only 150 rows long. But for right now, for us, we're making it 20 stitches wide and 200 rows long. So we repeat that row 2 over and over and over again until we have 200 rows. And I will not sit here and make you watch the whole entirety of me crocheting this scarf. I might video it and just do it in super fast motion. I mean, that might be fun. We'll see. I'll add it on and we'll see what we get. But here we go. I might just, you know, keep doing it for a little while so you can see what it looks like. I know it helped me when I was learning how to crochet to kind of just sit and watch my grandma do it. So we've gotten this much done so far, and it is time to go get a cup of coffee. Let's go. It's a little dark in my kitchen right now, but that's okay. I can still make the coffee. Yeah, Penelope, she's just kind of hanging out. Oh, wow, the rug is all messed up. Wow, I really need to clean my coffee pot. Voila, coffee. Coffee. Okay, here we are back in the yarn room. Let's get back to crocheting. I must just sit here for a moment with the coffee. So good. We love the coffee. We are on, let's see, and this is how I count the rows when I single crochet. See what it looks like? It looks like that on both the front and the back. Well, each of those things that looks like it's its own individual row is really 2 rows. When I'm single crocheting, this is how I count it. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, and then 27. So we've got 27 rows so far, only 173 to go. We've got this. We can do it. Ta-ta! Let's see if I can crochet up this high. Nope, not gonna do it. Let's go down here for a little bit. We'll crochet like this.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Okay guys, so we have now crocheted 200 rows of single crochet, and we are going to cut the yarn. Look, I only had this much yarn left. Like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. And remember, I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the video or not, we also made this headband, so we're going to try them both on together. And if you want to see how to make that headband, I've got it pinned down to the description below. I've got it pinned to the first comment in the description below. Okay, so to tie this off, you just make a slip stitch or just tie it off and pull it down tight like that. We're going to weave in the ends. I know, it's a necessary evil. We've got to do it. Some people may love it. Some people may love weaving in the ends. I am not one of those people, but we must do it. So let's weave in the ends. Alrighty. We've got our Mucho beautiful scarf here. And this one's a bit big. There are different sizes of tapestry needles. You just need to look for them in the craft store and pick the size you like. This is the size I like. They don't have like particular sizes. You just gotta kind of go by visual, what you like. Okay. So to finish this off, I'm just going to, hook it through those back legs of those single crochet stitches. You don't want to go all the way through to the front because then you don't want to go all the way through to the front because then you would see it on the front. But you just bring it through those back legs. And do that for a couple of inches. Pull that through. And then to hold it in place, you just go back through a couple of inches. And there. That will hold that in snugly in place, and you will not be able to see it very well. But like when you're wearing that, that's not noticeable. Okay, let's do the other side where we began. And usually when I have the beginning of a scarf or something here, I make this longer so it's easier to weave in. I leave a little more tail on the end, but I'll show you what you can do. This is a tip to help you weave that in even when these strings are kind of short. Okay, there'll be enough to go through the first time. So just go through those back legs like we did the first one. And pull that through. So that did pretty good. Now we've got this little part. Oh my gosh, what do we do? So just see that first leg? You don't want to, you're gonna want this to go over that first leg and then back in here. So just pull this down or put your needle in and then thread it when the eye of the needle is right there by the thread. And then just pull it through. Voila! Scarf is finished. Let's see what it looks like. Alrighty. It took me 3 hours to make this sweater. It took me 3 hours to crochet this scarf. And if you're a beginner, it might take you a little longer. But here's what it looks like. Ta-da! Scarf finished. What do you think? Do you love your scarf? And here's the end. See, you can't see the little woven in part. And then watch this. Okay, I've got, let me scoot this camera back a little bit so we can see things a little better. So I want you to see more of this scarf. And I'm sitting in my chair. Here, you know what? I'm gonna scoot this chair back. Okay, if I scooch down like this, you can see. Okay, so here's your scarf. And here's the headband that you may have already made. If you have not made it, I will have a link to this tutorial down in the description below. Here we go. You've got your scarf and your headband, and you are ready to go out in the snow. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, if you have made fabulousness from this tutorial and want to see more yarn and crochet content from me, please subscribe. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up or a big warm squishy hug, whichever. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day. Love you.